Hello and welcome back to the kitchen. How are you guys today? So happy you're here. Tonight we are going to make goulash. I am so glad you're able to join us this afternoon. I'm Wendy, your kitchen chaos coordinator, and tonight what's for dinner is goulash. Old family recipe again. But one of those recipes that is tried and true, one that I look forward to. I remember my dad actually not liking this one. He didn't like casseroles. So we made this when Daddy was out of town. But that's okay. I love this meal. So let's make it together. Go grab your spoon and your chair, come back into the kitchen, and we'll get things started. Cool. So glad you could make it back into the kitchen. I see you've got your spoon, so let's find out what we need for goulash. You're gonna need some hamburger meat. You're gonna need some macaroni elbows. You're gonna need some some petite diced tomatoes. You're gonna need some Worcestershire sauce, some broth, a green pepper, onion, garlic, a little bit of Italian seasoning. Did I say Worcestershire? Because if I didn't say Worcestershire, there's that zhuzh again. That's how you can tell it's a it's a Wendy family recipe. There must be some in there. A little bit of cheese and some corn. Did I get it all? I think I got it all. Recipes in there. Recipes at the bottom. Y'all know where the recipe is. But let's get going. Let's make some goulash. So we have 1 green pepper diced, we have 1 onion diced, and we have 2 pounds of hamburger in our stock pot right now. And we are just waiting for the hamburger to be browned and the onion to be nice and clear and translucent. So while that is cooking, I have opened everything. I get the garlic ready to go, and I'm getting ready to shred the cheese, but I just wanted to check in here with you and let you know that this is going on. And while we are here, I want to add our Italian seasoning. So this is 2 tablespoons of Italian seasoning. And then I also want to add our salt, pepper, onion, garlic, We're back to this. Hello, McCormick, find us, make it happen. What I'm really liking is the golden light coming in. The sun is starting to set. Perfect, delicious sunlight. So let's just put a little bit of Montreal steak seasoning in there. And we'll give that a whirl. And we're just waiting for this to brown up. So as soon as this is browned, I will come back to you and we'll go on with the next steps. See you in a second. Okay, it's actually been about 7 minutes, almost 10 minutes. Yeah, almost 10 minutes. And the hamburger is done. I have drained off the grease. So we are ready to move on to the next step. We are ready to add in our garlic. So we need 2 to 3 cloves of garlic, and we will mince those up. Because remember, you don't want to add the garlic at the beginning. You want to add the garlic at the end. You just want it to get the flavor. You don't want it to, you don't want the garlic to get burned or singed. You just want to add the fragrant loveliness that garlic is. The flavor only, as we say. So don't add it at the beginning. Wait till the very end. Then you can pop it in there. Perfect. We're just going to stir that in. Oh, lovely. Yes, 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 yes. Lovely. absolutely marvelous. Okay, so the next thing you want to do is add all of these ingredients. So you're going to do tomato sauce, 2 cans of petite diced tomatoes, the corn, it's about 2 cups of beef broth. Just to make sure. This holds about 4 cups. This is a 32 ouncer, so we're going to go with about half. And this will be fine because remember, we're going to cook the macaroni in here. So all of that juice is going to get sucked up by the macaroni as it's cooking. I'm just going to stir this real quick, make me a little hole in the middle because I want to put my 3 tablespoons of Worcestershire right in the middle there. I love these little measuring cups. Tablespoon. There we go. 3 tablespoons of Worcestershire. There's your zhuzh right there. There's the zhuzh right there. And then it's about 2 cups of macaroni that you're going to add in here. So we will get... If I were at home and I wasn't filming this, then there would be no measuring, right? But, you know, measurements are optional in this kitchen. And I just want to see. I think it's about half of a package of macaroni of elbows. So that would be 2 cups. Yeah. Go with your gut. Go with your gut. That equals 2 cups equals about half the package of elbows. We're just going to stir this together and then I'm going to bring it to a boil, reduce it to simmer, let it simmer for about 20 minutes. So let's bring this to a boil, reduce to a simmer, simmer for 20 minutes. We're good to go. Once I get it to a boil and get it to the simmer, I'll put the lid on for that 20 minutes. So, all right. We'll see you in about 20 minutes. Delicious. Delicious. Do you guys make goulash? Do you put the corn in? Do you put the green pepper in? Do you put something else in that I'm not aware of? Some people don't even like to put the cheese in at the end, but Midwestern girl, we're adding cheese. All right, I'll see you guys back here when this is simmering. Well, it's been 20 minutes on a nice slow simmer. Let's see what we got. The liquid should be pretty much gone. Oh yeah. Oh, that looks delicious. Let me put this hot lid on the other side. Looks great. Smells delicious. You can definitely smell the Worcestershire in there. You know that Worcestershire distinct smell. And now all we're going to do is we're going to stir the cheese in. I've turned off the heat. Yeah, heat's turned off. Let's just stir the cheese in a little bit at a time. And we will be ready to serve. Anything else going on for you guys? Ow, that was hot. Anything going on with you guys this weekend? Anything fun? Like I said, hubby's birthday is tomorrow. So we will be celebrating birthday. I think there's a little restaurant that he wants to go to that serves cabbage rolls. Yum! So we're going to go have some pierogies and cabbage roll And then he does not want me to make a cake because we're already going to be out. So we'll just get something while we're there. But other than that, we are ready to celebrate the hub's birthday. December birthdays are so fun, aren't they? Get all the good stuff. All right. Guess what? Our goulash is ready to serve. So let's get this served up on a plate. I'll meet you at the table with your spoon and call all the friends because 157 of us are gonna eat up. There's plenty. All right, we'll meet you at the table. All right, cool. Thank you so much for being with me today in the kitchen as we made goulash, an old family favorite. I am so looking forward to digging into this. Like I said, I am hungry. No lunch today. Busy running around. It's that time of the year, isn't it? So, one pot meal took us a little over an hour from start to finish. So, not too bad. And it'll serve a lot. So if you want some leftovers, this is a good family meal with leftovers. Anyway, thank you for hitting like. Thank you for hitting subscribe. Remember, subscribe does nothing but tell YouTube, hey, I like this channel. I like what Wendy's doing. I want to see more of this cozy chaos that she's got going on. And I am so glad you do. I am so glad you do. I'm trying to get to 200 by the end of the year. So if you could, please tell a friend and have them subscribe as well. That would be awesome. I appreciate it so much. So we've got a like, we've got a subscribe. Stay tuned for a Zen moment, and we will see you next time, my friend. Have a great evening.